Good morning and welcome to Kidderminster Town Railway Station on this fine Sunday morning. So we are here for a autumn steam gala. The location, Graham will now tell you.
Yes, we are here at the Severn Valley Steam Railway here in Worcestershire, and it borders two counties, Worcestershire and Shropshire, right up to Bridgnorth. It's such a wonderful railway. I love this railway. I think it's the best one I've ever done.
Yeah, so I've never been here before, however I cannot wait for this day. Graham's been here 4 times now, but nonetheless we've got plenty to show you, and welcome once again to Down the Line. With this being our last Heritage Railway visit of the year, Graham surprised me with a visit to the Severn Valley Railway Steam Gala, and what a day it turned out to be. We started our journey at Kidderminster Town Station, which was built in 1984 in a late Victorian style, and straight away it gives you the feel that you have gone back in time with its fantastic architectural features. Kidderminster in fact has 2 railway stations, with the mainline station being only a few yards away, but they do share 2 things, its station approach and its car park, and it wasn't long before our first service of the day was ready, which was headed by a GWR pannier tank numbered 7714. Right, so we've departed Kidderminster Town Station on the 10:25 service. The next stop will be Bewdley. On this journey we have 6 stations to visit and to show you guys, so of course we're going to split it into 2 parts. So that's 3 stations apiece, and I cannot wait for you to see it. So far so good. To be fair, we've already been at Kidderminster Town and we've seen 4 separate steam engines, so you know that's a brilliant start for the day, and you just cannot wait to see more. Straight away you are met with an array of rolling stock, including a Caledonian sleeper coach which you would normally find on the West Coast Main Line, and this is while being greeted with the fabulous Worcestershire countryside lit up in perfect sunshine setting before we arrived at our first stop of the day, Bewdley Railway Station. So, here we are. Welcome to Bewdley. So this station originally opened in 1862 and comprises of 3 platforms, and already I had to say this station is magnificent. Like I said, we've got time to have a look at the pannier tank in more detail, as well as the DMU on approach. So this is what you want on heritage lines, and like I said, never ever seen this station before, but already this has got to be up there for one of the best heritage stations I have ever seen. Full stop. What a station. Bewdley is the principal intermediate station along this line and was only disused for 4 years before preservationists bought the land. Interestingly, the station clock on platforms 2 and 3 is from Stourbridge Junction Station, and the east side canopy on the island platform is from Birmingham Snow Hill. There have also been calls for Bewdley to return to the National Rail network, and just east of the station is the 440 metre long Bewdley Tunnel. So, with around about 15 minutes until our next service arrives to take us to the next station of Arley, a brief mention on the locomotive that is going to be doing that for us. It is 4930 Hagley Hall, and it is someone's favourite, isn't it?
Yes, it's one of my favourite engines. I've seen Hagley Hall not actually in person, but I've actually seen, not actually live, but I've seen it on television, and it's quite an interesting, famous engine, and it's just had an overhaul just recently. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this one.
Yeah, it's like I said, 15 minutes until it arrives. We'll get it for you, and then it's on to Harley. So we'll see you there. Surprisingly, it wasn't Hagley Hall that arrived, as shown on the timetable. But nevertheless, we took our seats and headed along to our 3rd station and halfway point. And for a first impression, I can definitely see why this line is so heavily favoured amongst enthusiasts and tourists. And shortly enough, we pulled into the platform of Arley. Right then, so now we are halfway through, and welcome to Arley Railway Station. So this station has had a bit of a mixed history really. It opened in 1862, was aged 101 years when it closed in 1963. However, it was reopened by the Severn Valley Railway in 1974. So it's had a mixed history, like I said, but again, the restoration job that you get here is second to none, as it has been with the previous 2 stations that we've seen. And like I say, This is what you come here for. It keeps those memories alive. So welcome to Arley. The current signal box here at Arley was brought in from Yorton Station in Shropshire, and its lever frame from the originally sited Kidderminster Station. Not only that, it is situated just over the River Severn, in which the line crosses over on the Victoria Bridge, about half a mile from this station. So to see the rest, stay tuned for part 2, coming out in a few days' time. So, like I said, halfway done, and so far I've been mesmerised by this railway line. It has been spectacular, and to be fair, it's all thanks to Graham for having this idea of even taking us. But like I said, this is only part 1, so we've got part 2 coming up. And what's the next station then, mate?
Well, the next station is Highley, which is quite an interesting station, and it's also got the engine house, which is a very good thing to visit. So that's well worth a visit. We must see that.
So yes, coming up in part 2, like I said, we will be visiting the engine shed, as well as Hampton Load and the other terminus of Bridge North. So stay with us, and we will see you again in Down the Line.